वीरये नष्टप्रायेष्ववत्प्रेषो नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवके नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो नलिननेत्राय वेणुवाद्यविनोदिने राधाधरसुधापान शालिने वनमालिने महाभावस्वरूपास्त्वं कृष्णप्रियवरीयसे प्रेमभक्ति प्रदे देवी श्रीराधिका त्वं नमोऽस्तुते। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 14, Pregnancy of Preeti in the evening, and text number 29. ब्रह्माद्यो यत् कृतस्ते तु पाला यत्कारणं विश्वमिदं च माया अज्ञाकार्यस्य पिशाचार्य अहो विभूमनश्चरितं विडम्बनम्। ब्रह्मादयो यत्कृतसेतुपाला यत्कारणं विश्वमिदं च माया अज्ञाकारी यस्य पिशाचचर्या अतो विभूमनश्चरितं विडम्बनम्। ब्रह्मादयो यत्कृतसेतुपाला यत्कारणं विश्वमिदं च माया अज्ञाकार्यस्य पिशाचचर्या अहो विभूमनश्चरितं विडम्बनम्। Brahmadaya, demigods like Brahma, Yat, whose Krita, activity, Setu, religious rite, Palaha, observe, Yat, one who is, Karanam, the origin of, Vishwam, the universe, Idam, this, Cha, also, Maya, material energy, Ajnakari, order carrier, Yasya, whose, Vishacha, devilish, Charya, activity, Aho, O my Lord, Vibhumanaha, of the great, Charitam, character, Vidambanam, simply imitation. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Translation: demigods like Brahma also follow the religious rites observed by him. He is the controller of the material energy, which causes the creation of the material world. He is and great, and therefore his devilish characteristics are simply imitation. Lord Shiva is the husband of Durga, the controller of the material energy. Durga is personified material energy, and Lord Shiva, being her husband, is the controller of material energy. He is also the incarnation of the mode of ignorance and one of the three deities representing the Supreme Lord. As his representative, Lord Shiva is identical with the Supreme Personality of a Godhead. He is very great, and his renunciation of all material enjoyment is an ideal example of how one should be materially unattached. One should therefore follow in his footsteps and be unattached to matter, not imitate his uncommon acts like a drinking poison. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Shri Guru Shnavan Shri Rupa Atmatanvitam Tam Sachivam Adam Tam Varitam Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Om Vishnu Pada Swami Dinam Namaste Saraswati Deve गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So in continuation with yesterday's theme, here again explained about how Lord Shiva is never get affected by the material energy, because material energy is nothing but his own wife, and being a pati who protects and controls her, he never gets affected by the contaminations of the material nature. In the next verse, it is explained where Maitreya Rishi says, Saivam samavidite bhatra manamatho न मथितेन्द्रियः जाग्रहा वासो ब्रह्म ऋषे वृषालीव गतत प्रपा. Diti was thus informed by her husband, but she was pressed by the Cupid for a sexual satisfaction. She caught hold of the clothing of a great Brahmana's image, just like a shameless public prostitute. Purport. The difference between a married wife and a public prostitute is that one is restrained in a sex life by the rules and regulations of the scriptures, whereas the other is unrestricted in sex life and is conducted solely by the strong sex urge. Although very enlightened, Kashyapa, the great sage, became a victim of his prostitute wife. Such is the strong force of material energy. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, it is explained that this desire for sense gratification, especially with sex enjoyment, is considered very abominable and very strong. It said that Vidvan api karshati. Vidvan means who knows everything. Vid means knowledge and Van means who possess. The person who possesses knowledge, even he can get bewildered by such a strong force of a material energy. And here the Kashyapa Muni, who knows and who is one of the main progenitor, Prajapati, to create the different species of life in this material world, and who is direct son of a Brahma and one amongst the Saptarshis, he also got bewildered, or his mind and consciousness was taken away by the desire of the Sanskrit. So it's not that easy in this material world to get rid of this desire of Sanskrit. Why is it so? Because, as explained in the previous verse, people who are on the bodily platform and body which is nothing but the food of dogs, such a people, they were not able to understand the real purpose of life. As explained in the Vedanta Sutra, the real purpose of life is atato brahma jigyasa, to know about the Brahman, the absolute truth. something which is beyond this material body. But as long as we are on this bodily platform, the desire to enjoy in material world remains in our heart. Why so? Because this body is the cause of someone's lust, someone's sex desire. Because our parents, they had that desire, so we got this body. So the cause of body itself is a lust, then how is it possible to get rid of that? And that's what Prabhupada is to say, that as long as you have this material body, it's very tough to get rid of the desire for sexual urge. Only those who have risen on the platform of self-realization, who knows, who has crossed the Dehatma Buddhi, only those people can get rid of desire for sex. Otherwise, it's very tough. We have seen, and in the history of Puranas or Itihasas, great sages have performed thousands of years austerities by controlling their mind and senses. Even they got bewildered by it. Then what to speak of us? A person like us who is controlled by mere senses. And we, by our own endeavor, can't control the senses. That's why all the great devotees of the Lord, they pray, "Oh my Lord, my senses are like thieves who has stolen my sadasada viveka buddhi. They have taken my judgmental intelligence, for which I can't understand, and because of which I can't understand that which is good and which is bad for me." Mohandakara kuhare rinipasita. I have fallen in the well of dark well of material existence. Chorer Mahabhalibhir Indriya Namatheye. Mahabhalibhir, this most powerful senses, they have stolen my intelligence. And because of that, I have fallen into the well of this material existence. And here it is said, the great personality like a Kashyapa, he also got taken away by his wife, who was totally captured by the stupid. Even though she was a chaste woman, but she behaved there like a prostitute. She nagged him for untimely sexual intercourse. It is explained in the next verse that Savidivataha bharyayasya tam nirbhanam vikaramari natva drishtiya rahasi sayopa vishesha. Understanding his wife's purpose, he was obliged to perform the forbidden act. And thus, after offering his obeisances unto the worshipable fate, he lay with her in a secluded place. Purpose. It appears from the talks of Kashyap with his wife that he was a worshipper of Lord Shiva. And although he knew that Lord Shiva would not be pleased with him for such a forbidden act, he was obliged to act by his wife's desire, and thus he offered his obeisances unto fate. He knew that the child born of such an untimely sexual intercourse would certainly not be a good child. but could not protect himself because he was too obliged with his wife. In a similar case, however, when Thakur Haridas was tempted by a public prostitute at the dead of night, he avoided the allurement because of his perfection in Krishna consciousness. That is the difference between a Krishna conscious person and others. Kashyap Muni was a greatly learned and enlightened, and he knew all the rules and regulations of systematic life. Yet he failed to protect himself from the attack of sex desire. Thakur Haridas was not born in a Brahmana family, nor was he himself Brahmana. Yet he could protect himself from such an attack due to being Krishna conscious. Thakur Haridas used to chant the holy name of the Lord 300,000 times daily. Harava abhaktasya puto mahatguna manorate nasate bhavato. As explained by Prahlad Maharaj, if someone is not a devotee of a Lord, then what happens with him? Harava abhaktasya puto mahatguna. He may have different great qualities, but what's the use of that? Look at the person here like a Kashyapa. Kashyapa Muni was a greatly learned and enlightened, and he knew all the rules and regulations of systematic life. But still, he was taken up by the desire. Why? Because if you are not a devotee of the Lord, it becomes very tough to control yourself. And that's why great devotees, they always pray to their Lordship. Like Srimad Shankaracharya, Maharaj Kulashekar, Thakur Bhakti Vinod, all they have wrote, sang in their prayers to their Lordship. As Srimad Shankaracharya says that Andhasya me rita vivek mahanasya chorer mahapandurindir nam mohanda kahat kore vinipatitas Lakshmi Narsimha Mamadehi Kripa. O Lakshmi Narsimha, please bestow your mercy upon me. Because I have become blind. Why? Because I have lost my eyes of Sada Asada Viveka Mohandaka. And I got totally allured by the darkness of strong desires for such. And I have fallen into the well, which is dark well of material existence. And my intelligence is stolen away. My whole knowledge is stolen away by the turbulent and powerful. Oh Lakshmi Narsimha, it's you only can save me. It's by your mercy I will get saved from this alone. Maharaj Kulashekar also same way he said, Oh Narayana, please help me out to get rid of this material. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Tumi Rishikesha Rishika Damiya. Oh my Lord, you are a Rishikesha. You are the controller of senses, not me. Only you can subdue my senses, not by my own anger. So they pray at the lotus feet. If you don't take shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, it's very tough to get rid of the sense. And here in the purport, Prabhupada gives a wonderful example of Sripad Haridas Thakur. The great learned sage like a Kashyapa Muni got obliged to fulfill the abominable desire of his wife. And here, Thakur Haridas was not even born in a Brahmana family, was a Mriksha by birth. But because of his strong devotion to the Lord, as he used to chant 3 lakh holy names every day, 192 hours, he was able to control his. He never got obliged to fulfill the abominable desire of prostitute who approached him and did, because his mind was totally absorbed in chanting the holy names. So, what can save us from the abominable acts is nothing but our desire to take shelter at the lotus feet. That's why we always say Namaha, not mine. It belongs to you, my Lord. Keshavaya Namaha. It belongs to Keshava, not me. Narayanaya Namaha. It belongs to Lord Narayana, not me. Sometimes we chant few mantras, but we really do not know the meaning of them. If you know the meaning, then with that intensity, with that emotion, with that love, you can chant and you will get the desire. We chant all these 12 names every day when we put tilak. But do we really know that what we do by doing that? As we apply tilak on your forehead, you say Keshavaya, Om Keshavaya. Whom it belongs? It belongs to Keshava, not mine. But touching each and every bodily parts of the Lord, your bodily parts of your own, you're chanting the holy name of Lord and claiming that it belongs to Lord, not me. Then how you can use that same thing for your own personal sense enjoyment? Is that possible? Same act. Even the neophyte is doing and Uttamadhikari also is doing. But difference of understanding. In the beginning stage, we do it because it's a rule. It's a compulsion that if you want to be in the institute, if you want to follow the particular sampradaya, you have to follow the particular course and conduct given by the sampradaya. But when you do it with understanding, then you become a Uttamadhikari. Hmm? So, when we really understand the meaning of the things what we do or activities that we perform or the things or prayers that really we offer to them, then that makes us more conscious of what we are doing. And that's what Prabhupada used to say that conscious means always conscious of, as we chant that Ito Narsimha, Bharato Narsimha, Yato Yato Yam, Yato Narsimha, Vahir Narsimha, Dutir Narasimham, Sim Sharanam Prasad. Whom I am surrendering? I am surrendering to that Lord Narsimha who is everywhere. Ito, Parato, Yato, he is here, there, everywhere. He is inside, he is outside. When you sing this by concentrating on the meaning, then that gives you realization. Otherwise, it's like a rattling of parrot. Parrot also sometimes very nicely speaks and repeats the word what he has heard. But does he mean it? No. So years together, we may offer prayers, but if you don't understand them, you will not get the real thing that what you're supposed to get by chanting. Okay. The more you're in the process and you're doing it, so knowingly or unknowingly also you will get benefited. But the real benefit you will achieve when you understand that and you do it with a conscious endeavor. That's what we're talking. Any comment, any discussion on this? Yeah. See, chronologically, it has not explained when it has happened exactly because dates are not given. Yeah, most probably since birth, since birth even, because he used to have a discussion with Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, all they used to sit together and discuss about the glory of Oriental. So definitely he was quite old when Lord Chaitanya was happening. And it must happen in his young age. Otherwise, prospective will not go to a full man. Generally, if someone becomes famous also, then age never minds. People can approach them at any time to defame them. It was an endeavor to defame him only. So we can't exactly just anything. क्या कहीं लिखा है वैसे मैंने तो कहीं पढ़ा नहीं उनके कास्ट के बारे में ऐसा कुछ लिखा नहीं ये कास्ट सिस्टम आया अभी कलयुग के लिए अब ब्रह्मा के पुत्र है कश्यप ब्रह्मा के पुत्र स्वयंभू मनु भी है लेकिन वे क्षत्रिय है किसको हाँ तर्को अप्रतिष्ठा हाँ तर्क से प्रतिपादित नहीं कर तर्क के द्वारा जो वैसे तो ब्राह्मण ही कह सकते हैं लेकिन कृत युग में भी कास्ट सिस्टम नहीं था क्योंकि सारे परमहंस स्थिति करते हैं कास्ट सिस्टम ग्रेजुअली आगे डेवलप होते गया जैसे जैसे उनका पता नहीं हाँ, कार्य के अनुरूप है ना कार्य के अनुरूप जो जैसा कार्य करेगा उसकी उपाधि उससे प्राप्त हो जाएगी वेश्या पत्नी इसलिए बोला क्योंकि उसका बिहेवियर वैसा था उसका व्यवहार वो वेश्या के जैसा था वहाँ पे प्रभुपाद तात्पर्य में लिखते हैं यही फर्क है एक वैद्य और अवैध पत्नी में वैद्य पत्नी वो है जो सारी विधि विधानों का पालन करती है अवैध यानी वेश्या वो है जिसको कोई रूल रेगुलेशन होते ही नहीं जो किसी नियमों का विधि विधानों का पालन ही नहीं करते उसके लिए केवल एकमात्र ये उद्देश्य होता है जीवन का इंद्रियों की तुष्टि करना और यहाँ इतना कश्यप मुनि समझाने के पश्चात भी वो एक क्या कहते हैं उसे एक निर्लज्ज स्त्री के वेशा के अनुसार वो उनके कपड़े खींचने लगे इसलिए यहाँ पे विशाल कहा क्या शब्द का उपयोग किया है। वृषली। क्या? अरे मेरे भाई, क्यों तर्क कर रहे हो उसके बारे में? सतोगुण में स्थित व्यक्ति को ब्राह्मण ही कहते हैं ना। अच्छा, एनीथिंग एल्स? हाँ, 192 मालाएं करते थे ऑलमोस्ट। हरे